Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Brothers and sisters, yeah, it's time for another Nasiyah session. Do you mind explaining what the Nasiyah is today?
Yeah, it's the what we're responding to today. What advice?
We've got a response.
So
it's candid completely. I don't know what I'm going to say. I have no idea.
So this is a long email from my brother, but I'm going to basically summarize. He mentions that he was a Hafid of Quran, went to an Islamic school, been a good boy his whole life, went to uni, caught up in the wrong crowd, stopped practicing, stopped praying kind of thing. He wants to change, but that kind of stuff I think we've given advice for in previous videos in the past. We might touch upon it in this video, but what I really want to kind of tackle is something that he said in the end, which we kind of really haven't necessarily addressed before.
Okay.
He mentioned that there's a girl at his workplace. Now, he doesn't mention whether she's a Muslim or a non-Muslim. I'm assuming she's a kafir.
Okay.
Because she's doing some pretty mad things.
Okay.
And I want to have good assumptions that our sisters are not doing this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he mentions that he's got a crush on this one particular girl.
He likes this girl.
He likes her. He said he never made a move on her though. And,
he's a good boy.
Good boy, right? Half
it.
He goes, then one day they went to an office party and then she got drunk. Now, when she got drunk, she expected him to take care of her because he said, I don't drink.
Okay.
Good boy, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
So, why are you at the party in the first place? Okay.
Along with that.
But he shouldn't be at the party.
Of course not.
He's good for not drinking.
He's got some self-control. I respect him for that.
But he still shouldn't be at the party. Because if you go to enough parties, eventually that self-control is going to go and you're going to start drinking.
Absolutely. I mean, it's you're on a downward spiral, but I respect you so far.
He's not, I'm just saying that he's not condoning going to parties.
No.
Because I know someone's going to take that as long as I don't drink, I can go to a party.
No, of course
going
not.
to a party is bad enough. It's still
thing.
punishable. It's still, right? Yeah. Look what he says. He goes,
what did he say?
He goes, we ended up back in my place.
Okay.
He goes, but Allah never abandoned me.
Okay.
Even though she insisted that we sleep on the same bed.
Okay.
He said, I never slept on a bed as her.
Okay.
He goes, I gave her my bed to sleep and she slept on the floor.
Did he leave or did he stay there?
No, he stayed there. So I look, the brother's doing clear cut wrong. Like, the girl shouldn't be in the room. He shouldn't be at a party. But it shows there's good in him because he's like, I'm not going to drink.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, it's not perfect, but it shows there's good in him.
Agreed.
He's also like, I'm not going to sleep on the bed with her, right? But she shouldn't be in your house. But it shows there's something good in him, mashallah. And then he goes, because I was such a gentleman, mashallah, he goes,
Man's got no humility whatsoever. I was such a gentleman. No. Yeah.
He goes, she did open up to me about her past and how she regrets it and how, she had like a crazy childhood. He said, this led her to sleep with many people. He said she actually slept with 2 guys at the same time. So she had a threesome. So she's sleeping with bare guys.
Okay.
And then she's even had bare guys at once, basically, yeah?
Okay,
So here's where it gets deep.
This is taking a turn.
He goes to me, she told me about all her adventures.
That is a plot twist. Okay.
So it gets deep. He goes, for some reason, I started to like her adventurous side.
Whoa. Okay, what happened next?
So basically, he's like, I've never had much fun in my entire life, but now I'm falling for her, and he wants to basically be with her now. So he wants advice on how to get back to religion, and I think we've got quite a few videos out there on that kind of a topic, so I won't go into it too much, inshallah. But he's like, he goes, how do I make myself not be in love with her? Because I started to grow feelings. So which is good, because he realizes he shouldn't be with a girl like this. Good. Okay? So
he's done the first step, which is identifying the problem.
Yeah, he's identified a problem. So not entirely. When I read this email, I've had this email for a while. In fact, I've had this email it's coming up to a year. I've had it for about 10 months.
He could be up to all kinds of madness.
I know I'm a bit late. The reason I haven't made the emails, I'm not gonna lie, I felt a bit uncomfortable making this email. It's not something. Response, yeah, because in my mind I was like, what am I gonna title the video? Like, I like a girl because she had threesome with guys, because that's what he's That's what he's saying. Like, he's saying when she told him about all of her sexual adventures, that's what turned him on and made him more attracted to her.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm saying there's a fundamental problem here because
There's an issue.
my brother, and I'm finding a lot of guys are like this. Guys are attracted to girls for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I get it.
Like, you're attracted to her for her sketchy side. You're attracted by
I wouldn't
her.
put it like that, but yeah, I know what you mean.
So how would
Yeah.
you put it?
No, I would say like obviously there's girls who get up to all kinds of madness, and you like them for all kinds of madness. I wouldn't use terms like that. This is the point that I was making.
Yeah. So he likes her for her sketchy side. The point is that that's wrong.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I just want to mention a few like introductory points. If you've got anything, just jump in, inshallah ta'ala.
Okay, perfect.
But the first point is actually that firstly, it's not permissible for you to marry a girl who is a fornicatress. Huh?
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, you can't even, it's haram to marry her. You can't marry her. Same with some sisters have boyfriends that are actively engaging in sex. Like they're fornicators.
As in the two of them.
Well, if then they're
They
both
together.
fornicators.
Yeah.
Then, fornicators, whatever. But the point is that, let's just say that, she knows he's a guy who sleeps around with girls. So she's going to marry him now. He hasn't repented for his sin yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's not repented. If you repent, no problem. But that this person is actively sleeping around, or he does sleep around, or now he wants to marry you, and okay, he won't maybe sleep with you because he wants to marry you. But what's he doing? He's not repented yet.
Okay.
So he is a fornicator. That's the label he has.
Perfect.
He hasn't repented for sin. So
The
I'm
point
saying.
I just want to quickly touch that. We're not judging him. We're just saying this is the ruling that he would come across.
But this is what Allah said. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَالزَّانِيَةُ لَا يَنْكِحُهَا إِلَّا زَانٍ أَوْ مُشْرِكٍ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that the fornicating woman is not allowed to, you're not allowed to marry her. You're not allowed to marry the woman who's just sleeping around.
The same goes for the
And
other
the same
way.
goes for the other way around. Okay? The only ones that they're allowed to marry is a zanin, another fornicator. They are fornicators of fornicators. Let her marry the guy she's having a threesome with. That's who she should marry. But you are a hafid bi kitabillah. You're a man who memorizes the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have to have some honor and some izzah for yourself, right? I didn't even know.
Absolutely. I don't have anything particularly to add. I just want to make sure that it's understood that we're not trying to sort of make people feel bad. Everyone makes mistakes, and you slowly, make your way back from this kind of thing. So my first advice would be to the guy, just like leave the girl in it. Just completely forget about her.
Like, it's not even permissible.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even permissible for you to have nikah with her. Because the question answer was, because I know there are some guys who have some girlfriends and they know that this girl was not practicing, okay? So he's like, how can I get over her? Or some sisters are like, I know I have a guy who is not practicing, how can I get over him? Like, I can't stop loving him. I'm like, the way that you stop is, number one, you realize this is not going anywhere. You cannot actually get married to this person. It is not permissible from the beginning. There's no maybe.
Mm-hmm.
If this person is as they are, it's haram. Of course,
Sweet.
if they repent, that means, that you don't wait around for them to repent. If they've repented and they've come back and 20 years later or 2 years later, they'll come a changed person. Look at me, look at my beard, look at my trousers, my ankles, look at my niqab, my jilbab. Different story.
You're saying if they're a clear fornicator, can't marry them.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
clear, it's obvious, like they're not trying to, no one's hiding anything, you don't have to do no investigation, no FBI spying, none of that. It's very clear, she's a fornicatress.
But more often than not, she'll
He's a
tell you, like he
fornicator.
said, she opened up to me. Like that,
Yeah, of
that's
course.
the thing, people will open up.
I don't know what she was thinking, like, yeah, I
You
do
know
something
everyone does that,
with
innit?
dons. And then the guy was there like, swear down, you like dons. Like, oh my God.
Don't swear down, swear to Allah.
Swear up. You had a threesome with dons. I really like that. That's like, that's a sickness. You have a problem. No offense. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm not trying to judge you. But there's a problem. You have a serious issue. You need to address this.
Yeah, the problem here is called lack of ghira, right?
Okay.
Like
I think that's a consequence with his problem. That's a symptom. That's something that comes as that's a product.
Because I know guys.
Him having no ghira is not. That's something that has made his problem. But him being a dayuth, which is what we're gonna get to, is a product of his issue.
But that's why I'm trying to make a point here. Yeah, I don't necessarily know if that's the case. Like, for example, what's ghira? Ghira is that protective jealousy. Like, no man wants to marry a girl who other men are looking at. No man, like, you can't, as a man, you can't take that. Right, someone looked at my wife, my sister, my mum. Who's looking at my mum?
There's guys here who only get with girls because everyone wants them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We live in a day and age where that's becoming a thing. And I'm saying, what did the Prophet ﷺ say about such people? He said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I can't remember what it is. It's either that Allah's curse is on them or that Allah will not look at this person on the day of judgment.
Okay.
This person's not going to Jannah, basically.
Okay.
This person is a sin, or like a person who doesn't care how his woman is, how she dresses when she walks out, who looks at her. He lets him talk to other girls. And I'm saying, like, right now you've got the severe situation of all, because you're saying, like, she's been sleeping with other guys, particularly 2 at the same time, and that kind of attracted me towards her.
Yeah.
And you consider that to be fun and adventure. Like, I'm saying right now, my question is, when you marry her, like, what's your situation going to be? Are you going to be? I mean, if you don't mind marrying a girl who's happily sleeping around with other guys, then you're not going to mind if she goes out in a miniskirt. You're not going to mind if she doesn't wear hijab. You're going to mind if she's got male friends. That is all going to come easy. Do you understand? And for me, like, brothers, like dons, like you said out there, who just want to be with girls because every other guy wants to be with them, and then sometimes they like to put their girl on display.
Yeah,
like you know, I remember dons would be like
my trophy wife.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
I remember girls who say back in the day to their boyfriends, they used to say, "What are you gonna like? Hold my hands and hold me like when you're walking past your friends." Like, no.
Are you gonna tell your friends about me?
Yeah, like, no.
Okay, cool.
Firstly, like, girlfriend's haram anyway. But I'm just saying, let's just say it was a wife.
Reputation. Okay, look. The point I'm making is, first things first. There is a problem with the fact that you like that she's been intimate with other people before, because that should be something that, like, it gets to you. If you're truly honest, you'll say, yeah, it bothers me. At some point, you're going to say, yeah, this is something that I have an issue with. A lot of people say, nah, you know, no problem, blah, blah, blah. And you shouldn't have an issue if this is her past, she got over it, she's repented, she's a practicing sister now, she doesn't get up to any of that stuff. This is not something that you should make into a huge issue. But if it's something where, like, she's actively getting involved in that kind of stuff, then, yeah.
Like, for example,
how can you like that?
A brother emailed me the other day saying he wants to marry a girl. He says she looks amazing, her religion looks amazing. She, like, foolishly opened up to him and told him about her past, which she should not have done.
It's over.
No,
you're not the person who repents. It's like they didn't do it anymore.
Yeah. So, and you're not allowed to expose your sin, actually. It's haram. But she did it, and he was like, should I marry her? In my mind, I was thinking, yes. She's repented. You're telling me she's repented and she's a righteous practicing girl. Let her past go. But, you can marry her. Side point she shouldn't have told you. But if they have repented and, number one, don't pry. Don't try look into their life. Marry her now. She's a good girl. Yeah. Same with the guy. If the guy was like, he's a good guy now. Do you understand? But
with regards to this one, yeah. Look, so first things first is he shouldn't be very excited that, oh my God, she's been in, like, previous relations, all that stuff. But I think the situation is worse because what she did isn't even in line with her fitrah. Like, her fitrah is to be with one guy at a time. Obviously, it's weird. And then she's there with 2 guys. So her fitrah is already, like, it's already outlined. Then afterwards, he's attracted to that. There's something wrong with his fitrah now. He's there like, okay.
You have to understand, even animals don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch animal documentaries.
Same.
Especially lions. I love watching lions. And you know what a lion would do if the next man try to roll up on a lion's chick?
Bro, it's not gonna happen.
No, that lion will kill him.
Yeah.
I've seen lion fights over lion chicks.
Lionesses.
Lion chicks.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go kill a man. I'm not saying that. Don't take me out of context.
No, it's just the idea of jealousy.
Yeah.
It's real. The kuffar have it. We have it. All humans have it.
And the
Embrace
monkeys have it.
Accept it.
Ak.
You are a jealous person. There's nothing wrong
Amr
with
ibn
that.
Maymun narrated from Sahih Bukhari that there was 2 monkeys that were fornicated.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one. No, they were doing adultery. So there was one monkey, and he took a next man's monkey chick.
So there's a monkey and a monkey.
And a monkey chick.
A female.
Have you heard that before?
I know.
Yeah, there's a man,
chick.
and he's a monkey chick.
Man, monkey chick. Also, monkey man.
Amr ibn Maymun said, I saw this. He said, I saw a monkey.
Who's Amr ibn Maymun?
He's either a Sahabi or a Tabi. I can't remember. He's either a Sahabi or a Tabi.
He's Salaf though.
He's from Salaf. No, he's Sahih Bukhari. He narrates this.
Okay.
He says, in Jahiliyyah, I saw a monkey and a monkey chick, and they were basically doing haram. and all the other monkeys saw it. They became so disgusted that they all stoned both of them.
Right. And wait, so they weren't together?
No, they weren't together. The next man took a next man's monkey chick.
Oh, so
I'm saying even the monkeys don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying you got guys who are like,
no, it's problematic.
Showing their girl.
Problematic.
Why you can't? Forget. Okay, maybe you don't have a trophy girlfriend, but you let other man. You let your girl have male friends. Some girls don't mind their husbands or their boyfriends. Of course, boyfriends are haram anyway. But I'm just showing you how corrupted the understanding is that you let them have like your men have female friends.
It's long.
You don't even mind.
It's long. The whole relationship is many problems. But I just in getting back to the topic with regards to this one, yeah, her fitrah is out of line for being with more than one person at once. It's strange. Your fitrah is out of line for liking it. I mean, off the jump, he should just think, okay, this is a problem. I'm gonna forget all about this girl and move on with my life and move on to more normal things that have nothing to do with multiple people in the same.
There are some guys.
Different situation.
Now, I would understand this. I still don't understand it because it's haram and it's a major sin.
Go on.
But there are some guys that right. They got a girl who's drunk and she's like, oh, yeah, I sleep with bare guys, threesomes and that. Like a guy in the moment, even though this is an evil guy, he's a filthy human being, and he should be, he's asking for Allah to punish him. But he might be like, right, this is easy. Like, let me just take advantage of her.
Yeah.
So
that is peak.
I'm saying that's peak, but that is. But that guy, if you ask him, would you wife you that?
He'll be like, no, never.
This miskin brother, may Allah protect him and make it easy for him. It's like, right, I'm not going to take advantage of that, but I'll wife you that.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's bad.
This happens because the heart becomes corrupted. Wallahi, the Prophet ﷺ said a person sins so much that a black dot is placed. Look, this is really what the problem is. A person sins so much that a black dot is placed on his heart, until there's so many dots that the whole heart becomes dark, and it becomes so dark and corrupted. Allah said, "Kalla bal rana ala qulubihim, kalla bal rana ala qulubihim bima kanu yaksibun." That Allah said, their hearts have become tainted and filthy and corrupted due to the sins that the person used to do. Because the person used to do. So then the Prophet ﷺ said that it will get so bad. What happens when your heart becomes corrupted because of your sins is that the heart can now not tell the difference between what's right and what's wrong. The thing that used to be wrong, it will now see it as good. And the thing that used to be good, it will now see it as bad. So whereas a person...
your moral compass is gone.
Well, exactly. Your moral compass is gone. So you used to be able to look it's like kids. It's like kids. If you take a kid and you say to a guy, a little boy, we're gonna put you on a girls' table. It happened to me in school. Okay, year 3, Mrs. Holmes, Shaitana, hate that teacher. Yeah, she put me. I was the only guy. She put me on the girls' table. There was Rebecca, bloody Kelly, and Samantha. They were proper rude.
Rebecca, Kelly, and Samantha.
Yeah, and some other girls. Nicola, and Emma. I remember it because that was the worst year. Year 3 was the worst year.
Even Emma, bro.
Yeah, it was the worst year. And it placed me on that table. And I remember I used to be like, no, these girls got leggies. I didn't want to be with them. And all the other kids used to make fun of me. Used to be like, oh, he's on the girls. He's with the girls. Look at us. All the guys are together. Look at me, Jack. Look at me. And I remember Hamish. And Hamish was there.
His name is Hamish.
Yeah, there was a kid whose name is Hamish. I'm saying kids don't like to be around girls. The boys don't want to be sitting with the girls,
yes.
right? And the girls don't want to be with the guys.
Yes.
That's your natural fitrah. But then when you sing and you watch movies, you listen to music, you watch porn, and then when you get to secondary school, it's kind of like, hello, girls, should we play? I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean like that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's like now you want to play with the girls.
Yeah.
You want to hang out with the girls. That happens because your heart becomes corrupted and your moral compass is mashallah. Okay. So the same way, if you look at a guy, I'm saying you look at a monkey, bruv. Look at a monkey, and a monkey will say to you, bruv. He won't say that to you, but he won't let a next man touch his monkey chick. Yeah. I'm saying cats. Have you seen I got cats, bruv. The cats will mash you up if you try to go to the cat's chick. Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. The point is that I'm saying when that happens, now animals get it, humans get it, but you're at a stage where you're like, any man can see my girl. Yeah. Or my wife, or my girlfriend, or had my sister, my mum who dressed like that, and you don't mind. Some of you know you got sisters in the yard who've been sleeping with guys. Well, one brother came to me, told me the other day, he said, there's a friend of mine, half of our ends, the ends that we live in, we do live there. Yeah. Half of Hounslow, basically, half the guys in Hounslow have had sex with his sister.
See, that shows you, even the guys in ends, they know, like, this is wrong. A girl who's been with bad guys can't be with her. She's not wifey. She's not as you would hear in the ends. She's not wifey material. So it's understood. It's ma'roof. Like I don't know what's wrong. No offense to the person. Obviously, I really hope
it's the sins. That's what I'm trying to say. What's wrong is the sins.
Done something. I really hope that you're better now because it's been nearly a year. But I don't know how. Like you're right. It's the sins that are going from where he was, which is I wouldn't really mix with girls like that, to yeah, bruv, I like her because she's been with bare dons and all kinds of stuff.
Do you know what's scary?
There's a problem. He's gone from there to there, and now he's wondering, how do I get out of this? Not knowing that it was this that pushed him into it in the first place.
Let me ask you a question now, yeah?
Did man just name me?
We'll beep that. Make sure you tell him to beep it, yeah?
He has to
Okay.
beep that.
So, look, yeah, his name can't be known, his real name. Let me ask you a question, my
Yeah.
friend who cannot be named, yeah? If sin is what's got this person to this stage,
Yes.
and the person's carry on sinning, they haven't repented,
Okay.
they're going to be with this girl, probably do zina with her, do
Okay.
other sins, and they're going to carry on doing sins.
Okay.
The heart's going to get worse.
Okay.
So you went from, not wanting to be around girls to now being wanting to be around girls, to not wanting to have a woman that every man looks at, to now wanting a woman that every man has looked at and had sex with, and she hasn't repented and you still want to be with her.
Yeah.
Now obviously it's going to get worse. What's the next level after the major sins?
Kufr.
Kufr. That's what happens. So you have to
Yeah.
be scared, akhi.
Yeah.
Like
I can already see how it would play out. Like he's there doing all kinds of like haram. Let's say he's like doing his little zina thing, and then obviously he's there like, okay, I haven't got ghusl, so I'm gonna miss this salah.
And that's kufr now.
Yeah, he's kind of.
Yeah, no, of course
He will get there. He will get
A
there.
person who leaves the prayer.
I'm saying if he, I'm not saying there's khilaf in one prayer or multiple prayers or the concept of leaving the prayer. Or
strong as you is even if you leave one prayer.
I'm
Prophet
with
said,
you.
"Man taraka salatu asr," one asr prayer. If you leave,
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm just saying, look. So
But there is a
he
khilaf
says-
amongst scholars. You're right.
He says, listen, I'm gonna miss the salah because obviously I haven't got ghusl. Like I just did zina with this girl. So then it becomes a progressive. Like I said, you're already on a downward spiral. And the shaitan obviously doesn't want you to turn around, doesn't want you to pump your brakes, nothing like that. You're going downwards now. So and then he's missing all his salah, and then he's still going clubbing, he's still sleeping with girls, still drinking alcohol, all that stuff. He's falling off the deen, bro. He's into kufr now he's there. I wouldn't put it on him. I wouldn't say he's a kafir. I wouldn't say
he's a kafir either.
He's fallen.
But
he should know.
He's doing the
that-
act of kufr.
Yeah, he should know he's in the red zone now. Do you get it? That's peak.
And then it gets worse, and then the people start mocking the deen, and it just becomes
Yeah.
easy. And then you a person who just dies not practicing the religion,
Yeah.
having turned away from the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that person will live a depressed life, as Allah said, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكَ. Anyone who turns away from the remembrance of Allah will live a depressed life. And one of the ways that you live a depressed life is the fact that you married a woman who wasn't righteous, or you married a guy who wasn't righteous. And remember, the Prophet ﷺ said, "Inna dunya kullaha mata'." The entirety of this world is just enjoyment. Wa khayru mata'iha. And what is the best enjoyment? The Prophet said, "Al-mar'atu salihah," a righteous wife.
Mm-hmm.
The best enjoyment in this world is a righteous wife. There's nothing from the dunya. There's nothing more enjoyable than that. You got a woman who cares for you, who loves you, takes care of you. She's righteous. She's gonna wake you up to pray. She's gonna make you, help you get to Jannah. She's gonna raise your kids good. And of course, having a righteous husband. Now, the opposite is also true. If the most enjoyable thing in this world is having a righteous wife, the most painful thing in this world is having a non-righteous wife. Wallahi, a woman who will cheat on you. Do you know what that will feel like? A woman who's already...
We're not going to touch on that. But the point is, he's right. Just
No,
I can imagine it, yeah, where like you're there trying to raise your kids, because everyone comes back to deen at some point, or they in their mind they feel like they will.
Yeah.
Like they feel like, okay, after I got married and I've had some kids and I'm in a stable job, or I don't know what kind of goals you have, but I've got a stable job. I'm going to eventually turn back to the deen, start practicing again. Imagine if you're there and you've made the decision to do that, and your wife is there like, but you married me like this. This is who I am.
Yeah.
You knew me when you married me. This is who I am now. And she doesn't pray, and she doesn't wear hijab, and all this kind of... It gets long. Now you're stuck with her now, bro. That would be really bad.
I'm just saying it's the worst feeling about having a spouse that just hurts you. Remember. Someone said something wise, yeah? They said, look, you know how painful it is when you bite your tongue?
Yes.
And they said, look, yeah, why is it so painful? It's because the tongue and the teeth are so close. So when someone close to you bites you, it hurts hard.
Wow, that is powerful.
Do you understand?
That is.
I say with human beings, if you love someone more and you open your chest and your heart to this person, then them hurting you, them biting you is going to be more painful than if a guy on the street bites you. So imagine that's why when your husband, if he tells you, shut up, you're ugly. Or if a woman turns around and says, shut up, you're low life, it will hurt you more than if a random guy or a random girl said it to you on the street, because they don't know you. This person, you open yourself up to them.
Yes.
Now imagine this woman who's not righteous, or this man who's not righteous. Imagine the evil they're going to come with.
Yeah.
And I said the biggest thing that they could do in terms of like hurting you really and truly is mashing up your kids and cheating on you. And that pain is real.
Married couple.
Yeah. And right now, adultery is big, man. They say 40,
huge.
They say 40% of people who work in offices, they cheat on their partner.
On their married, on their like.
Yeah. 40%. 40% of people who work in office corporate environments are cheating on their partner. Do you understand? So I'm saying that we want for a lot still. If you got anything to say?
No. Just turn around. It's never too late. Everybody can do it. Everybody can do it. So long as you haven't... Look, just understand, it could have been way worse. You could have written and saying, I married this girl, and she then told me about all this stuff that she used to do, and now I really like it, and I married her, and I'm doing stuff with her, and I really like the fact that she was... That would be worse. So alhamdulillah, you haven't married the girl yet. But, so because of that, you can still turn around and, repent to Allah. Because if the idea is that sins make your heart darker and darker, they put spots and dots on your heart until it becomes so dark that there's nothing left apart from darkness, then repentance will wash it away. You ask Allah to remove it from you. Because remember, Allah controls your heart. So if you ask Allah, listen, I don't like this feeling, I really don't like the fact that, I like this about her. You ask Allah to do it, you'll be removed. You won't have to worry about, potentially being denied Jannah at the gates because you're a dayuth. You won't have to worry about that. Right?
I'm 100% akhi.
Couldn't have done better. I think that's it then.
Just let them know if they want to email in, nasihasession@gmail.com.
nasihasession@gmail.com. Nasiha spelled exactly as thought. Session spelled exactly as thought. @gmail.com.
That's exactly as thought. Also, let them know about Knowledge College, inshallah.
Also, this brother, Allahumma barik, brother Imran, he has a online institution called the Knowledge College, where you can learn, simple things about how to pray, salah, this kind of stuff. Very aqidah, specifically aqidah. You can learn, what to believe, what not to believe, what's kufr, what's not kufr, what's bid'ah, what's not bid'ah. You can learn these basic, fundamental things about your religion, inshallah. On the Knowledge College Online.com.
Link below.
Assalamu alaikum.
And if you guys want me to do more Nasiha sessions with him, hit me up, inshallah ta'ala. We can make it work. Assalamu alaikum.
I said it as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Assalamu alaikum.
I did say that.
Hey guys, I really hope that you benefited from that video. Before you go, I want to ask you a really important question. Have you guys ever thought about studying Islam and seeking knowledge? If not, then I want you to reflect upon this hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet said that seeking knowledge is obligatory upon every single Muslim. Of course, that doesn't mean you have to be a scholar, but you have to know the basics in order for you to be the best possible slave and worshipper of Allah that you can possibly be. So we decided to provide a solution for this. You see, many people want to study, but they don't have the means or the resources to do so. So we set up an online institute called the Knowledge College, where you can study Islam from the comfort of your own home. So if you want more information on the Knowledge College and you'd like to sign up, go to the link below, check out the website, and hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Assalamu alaikum.